Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel you all. Welcome to the much awaited Q&A video. So the other day we hit 250k subscribers, 2.5 lakh people on this channel, which is crazy to think about. And I think this is the fastest like my channel has ever grown in like the past 1 month. And so many new people have joined the audience now. So I thought this is the perfect time to do a Q&A because a lot of new people here who probably don't know much about me. So this is our way of getting to know each other better. So I made a community post on my YouTube. I asked you guys to send me some questions that you want to ask. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna keep referring to my iPad again and again because this is where I'm scrolling through the comments and answering your questions. Okay, the question is, do you really want to have a career in the defense sector and serve the country, or do you have other plans? Now I understand that when I announced it on my channel that I gave this exam, the CDS exam conducted by UPSC, and in case you don't know what I'm talking about, let me tell you, I gave the combined defense services exam this year, which is for entry into army. So yeah, that came out of nowhere, I understand. The thing is, I always had it in the back of my mind. I wanted to try out all the government exams that are there, and this seemed like a good place to start. My own dad is in the army, so I've always grown up in canned areas and I've seen the army lifestyle, so it always like appealed to me. I really enjoyed that life, and I think I could see myself in that life in the future as well. So army seemed like a good option. And the question is, do you really want to have a career in the defense sector and serve the country? Well, for me, serving the country, it's not a thing that you do just through defense. I think I'm already serving my country. How, you ask? By being a good citizen, by being a good human being, by being a good person. I think having a positive influence on society, I think I'm already serving my country. Serving the country doesn't equate like banduk leke matlab border pe khade rehna, only that is serving the country. You can serve your country through any profession, honestly. Whatever you're doing, just do it achhe se and you are serving the country. So I wanted to give it a try because why not? I should definitely try it. If this is what is written in my kismat, it will happen. Jo bhi hoga achhe ke liye hoga. If I make it there, I'll be like really happy, honestly. But even if I don't make it, I'll know ki okay, maybe this was not where I was meant to be, maybe this was not my calling. So it is not like end game for me, but I want to give it an honest try because I genuinely do want to get in. The next question I get asked a lot is about my English, like how to improve your English speaking skills. Someone specifically asked like how to speak like you do, like exactly how you do. Well, I've already talked about this on my channel. What is English? It's just a language, guys. Okay, first of all, it is a really important language, by the way. In today's day and age, English speaking is a very important skill in any field that you are going in. So it is good that you want to learn English, because you know how some people are very against it because they're like, it's a Western language, we should not learn that, we should learn only our matrubhasha Hindi and all of that. Well, first of all, you're not disrespecting your own mother tongue by trying to learn a new skill, a very important skill, that is English speaking. So I'm happy that you have made the decision that you want to learn this language. Now, how to do it? There's a lot of people who know how to read in English, how to write in English, they understand English, but where they struggle is the actual speaking bit, which is actually the most important part of a language, the speaking. So the fluency bit, you don't have to think, like words are like naturally just pouring out of you without thinking, and that probably happens to you for at least one language, I'm sure, whichever your mother tongue is. Okay, so why are you so fluent in your mother tongue, be it whatever language, Hindi, Marathi, Bengali, Tamil, Telugu, whatever your language is, why are you so fluent in it? The answer is simple, because you speak in that language all the time, to your family, to your friends, you watch movies in that language, you listen to music in that language. So you're basically surrounded by that language 24/7, so no wonder you're gonna get better at it eventually. So just do that thing with English. Obviously you're not gonna be great at it when you start initially, but start. That is the only thing. Just start speaking. Don't worry about making mistakes. And it is not just for English, it goes out for any language that you want to learn. For example, me, like I remember I took a Spanish short-term course while I was in college. It was a 3-month course. I also watched a lot of Spanish shows on Netflix at the time, so that helped me out. I was listening to a lot of Spanish music also, so all of that helped me out. So this is not just for English. Whatever language you want to learn, just speak in it. Surround yourself with that language as much as you possibly can. Watch content in that language, that really helps out. So watching my channel, you're doing a great thing, because I do English mostly. Also I do Hindi, so like a mix of the two. So I think you're starting out well in that way. Okay, next question is about my educational background, my like 10th, 12th, my graduation and all. So my life has been spent in different cities of India because as you guys know, my dad is in the army. So every 2 years or max to max 3 years, I keep shifting from place to place. So I've changed more than 10 schools in my entire school life. So my 10th grade, I did it from Allahabad, a school in Allahabad. I got 94.8% in 10th. Then 12th, I did it in Pune, and in that I got 95.75%. And on the basis of my 12th class merit, I got into Lady Shriram College for Women in Delhi University in Delhi. So that was my ultimate dream college, guys. I had been manifesting getting into LSR for the longest time ever. My mom's dream was actually for me to go to LSR. So I got into LSR for history honors. That was what I studied. I just graduated this year in June, and then I took up MA in Open University so that I could also side by side prepare for these competitive exams, and CDS was the first one that I gave. So yeah, that is currently what's going on in my life. Next question is about my SSB preparation and if I'm going to take coaching for that. So the answer is yes, guys, I am going to take coaching for it, and that is probably going to be next month. A lot of people were asking me when my SSB is gonna be. Guys, it's gonna take some time because OTA का SSB काफी late होता है. So it's definitely not gonna be this year. अगले साल तक ही जाएगा. So January, February maybe. So November में I was thinking of taking the coaching for SSB, and I've already done the research कि मेरे को कहाँ से लेना and everything. That all I have decided. So I'll reveal that very soon, and you will see vlogs related to that also on my channel. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, it is in the works. Right now I'm doing practice myself at home. I'm using online resources. I ordered some books as well. So right now I'm just doing some self practice at home. After getting into forces, are we allowed to make content on different online platforms? It's definitely not allowed. Professional stuff, I think you can show your personal life, but stuff related to the forces, I don't think you can show that at all. That is strictly against the rules. That there are rules. That is why my dad is not on any social media or anything. If you join defense services in future, can you continue being a blogger? What will you choose? Guys, वो भी बात की बात है. अभी पहले देखो होता भी है मेरा या नहीं, वो तब की तब हम लोग डिसाइड करेंगे. I don't want to think about such a stressful thing right now. अभी कोई मतलब भी नहीं है इसके बारे में सोच के. पहले देखते हैं अभी होता भी है या नहीं. फ्यूचर करियर, इन्फ्लुएंसर और आर्मी ऑफिसर. देखो मेरा इन्फ्लुएंसर करियर तो अभी है, अभी से ही है. नो मैटर व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन इन माय लाइफ, कंटेंट क्रिएशन तो चलेगा ही साथ साथ में. एंड आर्मी ऑफिसर वाला गाइस, देयर आर लाइक 19 सीट्स. आई डोंट नो इफ यू गाइस नो दिस, बट पूरी कंट्री से देयर आर सिर्फ 19 सीट्स फॉर गर्ल्स. सो लाइक पर स्टेट भी एक लड़की सेलेक्ट नहीं हो रही है. सो ये उतना प्रैक्टिकल गोल है नहीं कि आप इसको अपना लाइफ का एंड गोल बना के बैठ जाओ. I mean, give it, because why not? You never know, you might make it. But even if you don't make it, it is not that big of a deal, because let's be real, chances उतने नहीं थे to begin with. 19 is like too less. Even the person who's come 20th is good enough to make it, but they're not gonna make it because seats ही limited है. So numerically it is not possible for everyone, all the deserving people, to make it. So let's see. That's the thing. That's why I'm gonna try out everything in my life and see where life leads me, you know. Which are the countries you have visited so far? Which is the best one, and which is a country you desperately want to travel to? 6 countries, I think. Wait, Singapore, Malaysia, Maldives, UAE, Thailand, and South Korea. Yeah, these are the 6 countries that I went to, and my favorite was South Korea because I've been wanting to go there for such a long time because I was really into Korean culture, you know. And that country is like such a dream. It's like a K-drama going on. You're living inside a K-drama. It's amazing, and I would love to visit there again. But which is a country you desperately want to travel to? I want to go to Europe. I know Europe is not a country, it's a whole continent, but I want to go and visit all of Europe, everything, especially Italy. It's so like culturally and historically significant. I really want to go there. And Paris, of course, in France. I want to go to Greece also. I want to go to Czech Republic. This, like, all of Europe. I want to go to Europe so bad, guys. Tell us about your school life. My school life was nothing spectacular, guys. Very average. Like, you know, I was just there in class. Like, nothing too remarkable happened. I was not like one of those popular kids or whatever. You know how there's like side characters in a movie who are just there, you like don't notice them? I was like those people, you know. I was just in the back. I would just mind my own business. I was not like super loud in class or anything. I just did my own stuff. and I participated a lot in extracurriculars like drawings related, orations related. I was like the vice captain of my house in 10th grade. So वो साल my 10th was a little happening, I would say, and 11th was also happening because I shifted to this new school, so I met a lot of new people over there. And 12th तो मैंने किया ही नहीं offline. My entire 12th grade went online school में ही. उसी साल COVID आया था. So last के 2 साल जो मेरे थे school के 10th and 11th, they were a little happening, you can say, but उससे पहले तो it was like quite boring, just very normal. Okay, this one question about my parents keeps coming up a lot. It is about their love story. Like people are asking how they met and stuff. I'm not sure about like the exact details, but yeah, they did have a love marriage. It was not arranged. My dad was already in the army at the time, and my mom she had passed college at that time, and she was doing modeling. But what happened was that they met each other through someone. I think someone introduced them, and then they got talking, and then that escalated. So yeah, that is a brief overview of how they met. Then another commonly asked question was relating to relationships and like dating वगैरह. So guys, I am a person who, I've talked about this on my channel. Why do I have a pencil in my hand? Sorry. I am not a PDA kind of a person. So even if I did have someone, I will not talk about it on my channel at all, because this channel is about me. So it's gonna be entirely focused on me. So I'm not gonna reveal it on my channel. How do you manage your studies and content together? This is another question I get asked a lot. There is this like misconception that when you have to study, all you have to do is study. That is not true, because if you think about it, you have 24 hours in a day. Like in those 24 hours, if 8 hours you are sleeping and 8 hours you are studying, you still have 8 whole hours where you have nothing to do. And I didn't even used to study for 8 hours honestly. So उसके अलावा मेरे पास काफी time बचता है. I personally think that it is practical to balance. What is not practical is to be totally immersed in just one thing, which is study. So balance करना important है, and I have been doing it for a very long time. I have had my channel for more than 5 years now. I have got used to it by now. इतनी practice हो गई है over the years that now I am able to manage it with everything in my life. Like graduation के साथ साथ भी, even exams के बीच में या CDS की preparation के साथ साथ, I was able to manage content creation, because this is something that is very dear to me, you know. So I don't think there's anything that can come in my life जिसकी वजह से I will take a break from YouTube. I've learned to manage it well over the years, and that's why I'm able to do it. In what all cantonments have you spent your childhood? A lot. Right now I'm in Delhi. इससे पहले I was in Pune. उससे पहले I was in Allahabad. उससे पहले I was in Bhatinda. उससे पहले my dad was in Srinagar, but हम लोग गए नहीं थे उनके साथ Srinagar, so we were in our hometown Lucknow. उससे पहले we were in Kota. Before that Assam. Before that we were in Bombay. And उससे पहले का मेरे को याद नहीं है. Yeah, a lot of places. We have been shifting a lot. Next up, your skincare and makeup essentials. I actually just stocked up on some of my stuff that I use quite often. So let me do a mini haul. I've used it all already, and I've ordered it again from Amazon. First up, my favorite lipstick. This is the one that I'm wearing right now actually. It is this one from LoveChild by Masaba, and the shade is called Hukum. Look at this brown color, guys. It is perfect for my skin tone. After that, I started using this serum from the Derma. This was specifically for like pigmentation, like you know, you have these acne marks in certain spots that just don't go. After that, I got this little sunscreen from Aqualogica. This is actually their stick sunscreen, and this is really travel friendly, so you can just keep it in your bag and you can just, you know, put it on. After that, from Dr. Sheth, I ordered this moisturizer of theirs. It's their Kesar and Kojic acid moisturizer. I gave this one to my dad also, and he also loved it, so I reordered it. And the last thing is this primer from RENEE. When you apply it as a base before doing your makeup, it makes your skin like all smooth and your makeup applies much better. So yeah, these were some of the new things that I ordered from Amazon. Also, Amazon's Great Indian Festival is live right now, where you will get minimum 50 to 80% off on 1500 plus top brands and deals on 3 lakh plus styles. I will be linking them all in the description, so go and check it out. Which all exams are you gonna give in the future? Will you also give UPSC civil services? This is a question I get asked a lot. Since I gave CDS, a lot of people were like, you should also try for civil services. The thing is, I know about that exam obviously. This exam, it requires a lot. It requires you to like give up a lot of your life, quite a dedication, like, and I don't know if it is right for a person like me, because I have so many things going on along with studies. I don't know if I can devote that kind of time and effort to it. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm gonna give this exam or not. Other exams I will be giving, some which are like the syllabus jinka overlap ho raha hai with CDS, which I've already prepared for. Fashion tips for college girls. I think you should have like all the basics in your wardrobe at least, and my fashion sense I would describe as relatively modest. Mine is pretty simple, it's pretty casual, but also not, you know, ऐसा कि मैं I don't care about what I wear. I think हमेशा like decently dress होके एकदम tidy, clean होके जाना, it is important. Even though India में उसका concept है नहीं ज़्यादा, because I remember railway station का एक vlog I uploaded in which I was dressed very normal. I was in fact wearing this top that I'm wearing right now with jeans, and someone was like, इतना बन ठन के कौन जाता है railway station? And I was like, what बन ठन के? I'm literally just wearing a top and denim jeans. इतना तो पहन के जाएंगे, वरना what like घर के कपड़े में उठ के चल दे or what? Because but India में ये है mindset, like people don't believe in, you know, dressing up, which I don't believe in at all, because the way you dress, the way you carry yourself is a very important part of your personality. I'm not saying कि do like full on fashion show or something, but basic decent कपड़े पहन के go everywhere, you know, ऐसे नहीं कि मुंह उठा के चल दिए बस. थोड़ा at least put some amount of effort in the way you dress, because that makes up an important part of your personality. And people are like, you know, people think it's just looks, you know, अगर भगवान ने हमें अच्छे looks नहीं दिए हैं या कुछ तो मतलब हम वैसे ही रहेंगे जिंदगी भर. It is not true. Like looks of course आपको naturally जो मिले हैं वो एक हद तक ही matter करता है. उसके बाद it is how you yourself carry yourself. If you are confident, if you are well dressed, if you are well spoken, if you are well read, and वो सब आप ही के हाथ में. Sometimes there are people who are like genetically very gifted. You know, you can tell by the way they look. But जिस तरह से वो अपने आप को carry करते हैं, and जैसे वो अपना मुंह खोलते हैं, you know, their personality you can tell कि उतनी अच्छी नहीं है. But at the same time, I've seen people who are like average looking. I myself was one of those people. Okay, I looks wise I'm like very below average, honestly speaking. But those people who are like average looking, the way they carry themselves, and जैसे आप उनको देखोगे when they enter a room, they have this aura which comes with, of course, how they dress, how they carry themselves, how they speak, how they walk, how they talk, you know. Sorry, wait, that was not even the question. What am I even talking about? Sorry for going on a little tangent, but the question was, what was the question? Fashion tips for college girls. College girls, I would say एक basic set of clothes you should have, you know, a good pair of denim jeans with the perfect fitting, a few different tops should be there which you can keep alternating, and also keep some ethnic wear, some pretty kurtas वगैरह, उसके साथ Indo-Western look with like झुमकीज and बिंदी लगा के वो भी कितना प्यारा लगता है. And keep a little like big bag also, a spacious one that you can carry to college, which is you know, looks cute and is also functional. You can keep like a tote bag also, and make like a basic makeup routine for yourself. If you want to go all out and do, you know full on makeup, go for it, totally do it if that is your thing. But अगर नहीं भी है तो भी it is totally fine. You can do some like lighter makeup, and अगर बिल्कुल भी makeup नहीं करना है तो भी it is absolutely okay. It is entirely up to you, whatever you enjoy doing. If you just want to apply some lip balm and go, that is also completely fine. It's up to you. But yeah, basic, decent, अच्छे से बन के, clean and tidy बन के go to college, go to anywhere whenever you step outside the house. Next question is about my drawings. Like people were asking like which app do I use to draw. It is Procreate on my iPad, and people are asking if I'm like self-taught, how did I learn it. The answer is yes, I am self-taught. I did not take any classes relating to it or anything. It was just something that I had developed since very early on. I think ever since I was like 3 years old. I used to make those like tiny little stick figures at that time, and now they got better and better. So yeah, I'm really into, you know, sketching. I really like painting canvases at times. I've made like tons of paintings for a hotel as well. Is your mother actually from Lucknow? Because she seems like northeastern. The thing is, guys, the amount of questions I've got regarding to where my mom is from is like, it's insane. And that is after me already telling so many times that she is from Lucknow. Both my parents are from Lucknow, but still people are not willing to accept that. So let me tell you, her grandmother, my mom's grandmother, was actually Nepali. So I think that's why she has a little bit of that touch. That is why maybe you guys think that she's from Northeast, but she actually has no links to Northeast. Her grandmother was from Nepal and her grandfather was from Punjab. Yeah, she's not from Northeast, guys. If she was, I would totally tell you guys. I mean, there's no reason to lie. She spent her entire life in Lucknow. So yeah, that's where she's from. Do you work out? What's your workout routine, guys? I do not work out. I joined gym last year, so 2023 ka summer time I joined the gym and I went for a good couple of months, but I didn't like it. Like I honestly जब मैं गई ही थी उस वक्त भी मेरा कोई मन नहीं था, but मुझे लगा कि you know एक बार join कर लेती हूँ, शायद उसके बाद मेरा मन बन जाएगा करने का, I'll start liking it, you know. That didn't happen, unfortunately. I did it for so many months, but still I did not develop an interest in it. So I realized that physical activity is not my thing. I am not into like any kind of sports or whatever. I do play badminton and I like swimming, but again, just like as a recreational activity sometimes. But one thing I do enjoy doing is dance. So that is something I try to do. I dance for like at least half an hour every day. You know, itna movement at least होना चाहिए आपका every day. But yeah, I do not have any workout routine honestly. आपकी English speaking के लिए best books. Book कोई ऐसी कोई book नहीं है कि how to improve your English. But I would suggest you to read novels वगैरह, as many as you can. I have been reading novels since I don't know, I was in 5th class, तब से ही मैंने reading की habit I have got, and that has definitely helped me to improve my English. The one I'm reading currently, I'll tell you that one. Wait, hold on. I just changed my camera's position. Hold on. Yeah, so this is the one I'm reading right now. It says 101 essays that will change the way you think, and it is quite philosophical honestly. It's non-fiction, and there's a lot of amazing life lessons. It does actually give you a new perspective, you know, a new way of thinking. You definitely do notice a shift in the way you think. So I have been liking this book so far. I have read the first few chapters and it's good, so you can check it out if you want. Could you share your influencer journey, including when you secured your first collaboration and with whom? My influencer journey, it started when I was very young. I was like what 7th grade में मैंने अपना पहला वीडियो डाला था, and that was inspired by my mom, because my mom started out very early, like 2013 वगैरह में, when YouTube was like quite new, and उस टाइम पे इतने creators थे नहीं. At that time we didn't even know that you can earn from YouTube. मेरी मम्मा ने ऐसे ही अपने शौक के लिए start किया था, and she started, you know, gaining popularity there. She had like a stitching channel. She used to make sewing tutorials, and उनको मैं देखती थी videos बनाते हुए, you know, setting up the camera and all of that, editing, and it really appealed to me, and I was like, I really want to do it. And at that time there were all of these OG creators. I don't know if you remember them, you know, Bethany Mota and Zoila, all of these people. I was super inspired by watching them. So अपनी मम्मा की help ली मैंने videos बनाना start करे. My first video is when I was in 7th class. You can still go and see it. It's on my channel, and I look so small in it. But yeah, उस time पे my mom saw my channel. Like वही मेरा shooting, editing करके सब डालती थी. And उस time पे मैं कोई like regularly like full time content creator नहीं थी. I was like, you know, कभी कभार कुछ महीनों में एक वीडियो डाल दिया. But after 10th मैंने अपना channel का take over किया, and उसके बाद से I started it properly. You know, एकदम लग के dedicated होके consistent होके. So 10th में मेरे बोर्ड्स थे, as you guys know, and बोर्ड्स के पढ़ाई कर करके मैं पक चुकी थी. I was like, जैसे ही 10th खत्म होगा, I will do this, I will do that. इतना कुछ सोचा मैंने, and one of those things was YouTube. मैंने सोचा 10th होते ही मैं YouTube पे फोकस करूँगी, and that is what I did. So properly तो मैंने 11th में स्टार्ट किया, and उसके बाद से everything I have been posting on my channel. First collaboration, I got it during quarantine period. It was for an electric toothbrush, and it was not an Indian brand. वो कहीं बाहर का था. I don't remember. I think it was China or something, and it was a barter collab, of course. And electric toothbrush उन्होंने भेजा था. I was so excited honestly, and उनके लिए मैंने पूरा एक like morning routine video बनाया था, उसमें integrate किया था उसको. And उसको आने में I remember काफ़ी time लगा था, because it was not coming India से, it was coming कहीं बाहर से, and बहुत ही like लंबा time लगा. And जितनी बार भी मैं school से वापस आती थी, I used to go to the kitchen where my mom was, and I used to ask her कि आया क्या, आज आया क्या. And एक दिन मैंने नहीं पूछा, and उसी दिन the parcel actually came, and I was so excited. And हम सब ने मिल करके वो खोला, because हम सब, मेरी पूरी फैमिली, my mom, dad, brother and I, हम चारों इतने ज़्यादा excited थे, and हम चारों ऐसे मिल के like खोला उसको. पहली बार कुछ आया है, and everyone was like, मैं इसको यूज़ कर लूँ. My dad was like, मैं ले लूँ इसको, और my brother was like, मैं ले लेता हूँ. And it's like, absolutely not, ये मेरा है, I'm gonna use it. Plus वीडियो में भी दिखाना था, and brush ऐसी चीज़ है कि एक ही आदमी यूज़ कर सकता है. So I took it, of course. So yeah, that was my first collaboration. इतने excited थे हम सब लोग. and I've really enjoyed on this journey, so it has been great. So yeah guys, I scrolled all the way to the bottom of the comments. I know I must have missed out a few, of course. It's not possible to fit all the questions in this video. It's gonna be super long. Hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A and you got to know some new stuff about me in case you're new to my channel. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna end the video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.